Hello there. Oh my gosh, I've had a morning and a half, let me tell you. And today I'm going to talk about something that I've kind of spoken about quite a lot on my channel. It's been like a reoccurring little thing, and I always want to be open and honest with you guys about mental health, about what I'm going through, because I'm not perfect. I hate this whole thing with celebrities that they're like absolutely not that I'm a celebrity. Oh my god, that came out so wrong. But you know what I mean, like public figures or YouTubers or anything like that portraying themselves as like this absolute perfect, nothing going wrong, I don't have any mental health issues. This girl does. So I want to talk to you guys about them today. I think it's really important to be open and honest about these things, especially because I have a little audience here. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I really think that we can do it. We're edging closer and closer every single day, and I just know I'm going to wake up one of these days and we're going to hit it, and I'm going to be so happy. Also, look at this. I got a present this morning. I have to show you this. Sorry, Oliver, he's gonna have to move out the way. There you go. I got a present from YouTube this morning. Who am I? I got a present from YouTube. It's a little tin, and then you open it, and it's got YouTube M&Ms in it. I don't know how I feel. I can't eat these. I literally can't eat these. They are so cute. Look at that. They've got like little play buttons on them. I feel like I've made it. I can retire now. So it goes there. I wanted it in my background because I didn't know where to put it or what to do with it. So it's there for now. We'll see. It might move, but I want it there because I'm very proud of that. But I've challenged myself today. I want to do an eye look with all of my Pan Those eyeshadows. So we'll see how that goes. But first, of course, I'm going to pin my hair. These pins have like absolutely saved me. I'm so glad that I bought these. Okay. Now let's get into it. Of course, everything that I use will be linked down below. I'm not going to go into it in this video because I'm going to be all over the place. So, someone commented on my video that I posted recently about my breakup saying like, oh my god, you have been through it this year. And yes, I have. So earlier in the year, I had 3 passings in like 2 months. So my great aunt Sarah passed away, one of my very close friends passed away, and then my dog, Maxie Boy, he passed away as well. All that was like a lot going on at the same time, and I was just like all over the place. Then I was gonna get a dog and it just didn't work out, so obviously that was a really upsetting thing. And now obviously I can talk about my breakup. I did go through a breakup a few weeks ago now, and everything's just got a lot. I feel happy. That's the thing that confuses me about this so much. I don't feel depressed. I have a few moments here and there, obviously, where I'm like, not happy. I'm gonna take this bracelet off because every single time I edit these videos back, all I can hear is the bracelet and it annoys me. So I'm going to take that off now. So I don't feel like I'm sat here really depressed all the time. I feel pretty good in myself, which is why I'm very confused that I can feel my ED coming back. If you don't know ED, I can't say it because YouTube will take away my money. So I've struggled a lot in the past since I've been maybe like 17 with something that rhymes with anorexia. I can't say it. I have to try and disguise these words to try and get through the YouTube algorithm, but you know what I mean. I don't eat when I'm stressed. It was really bad in college, it was really bad in uni, and then I kind of got over it a little bit. I was in like a clinic, in like a little doctor, I don't know how, I'm trying to like tiptoe around this language so that YouTube doesn't get mad, but I was in recovery, and I basically had that cut short because of the big C, which is another word that YouTube doesn't like, you know, the panini. So I didn't really get to the end of my treatment for that. I was just kind of left, which was great, which was really good. So I ended up getting in a relationship in my right at the end of my first year of uni, and that really helped me fight this. He was a very good cook, and he would cook a lot, and I really started eating again, and I was like, this is great. I'm putting on weight. My dance got a lot better because I was in drama school, and you can't really dance on an apple and a Kit Kat every day. I learned that in college. And I was good to go. I felt really, really good, and really until now, I haven't had any issues with it. I'm one of those people that when I get stressed, I just don't eat. There's no real reason for it. When I was first in recovery for this, it was so annoying because they didn't seem to understand that I wasn't doing it on purpose. They were like,
so with your weight, like, do you just really want to lose weight?
And I'm like,
no. It just happens.
I just don't eat. I just don't get hungry. And the amount of people that have said to me like, oh, I wish I had your problem. No, you don't. No, you really don't. So like I kind of said at the start of this video, like a lot of stuff has happened over the past few months. Like my whole life has changed. If I think of where I was this time last year, literally everything has changed. Everything that you could possibly think of. Work, life, family, home, dog, just everything has changed a lot. Relationship gone, see ya, bye. And I've noticed myself in the past few weeks kind of not eating. And again, it's not a conscious thing at all. I don't sit there and think, I know what would be really fun to do today. Not eat. I am trying. I've caught it early, and that's why I want to make this video. Like, I have caught it. I want to think, I want to talk about it, I want to get it out in the open. I want to, more for me, to be honest, sorry, you're just here for the ride. More for me, just to be like, right, I understand it, I see it, I appreciate it, this is what's happening, I know, let's not do this. Because I do have really bad, does YouTube like this word? Body image issues, let's say that. I have abs, and I think I'm fat. I call them fabs, like fat abs. I've been through this. And a lot of the time I say that as a joke, but honestly it's like, So I understand that it can roll quite quickly. It can roll out of control. And I am sat here telling you now, that's not gonna happen. But this has been like a massive thing. I think I was lied to at my eating doctor person thing. Because when I was there, this woman was like, oh, well, when you recover, you have just as much chance as getting it again as someone who has never had an ED. I think that's a massive lie. Either that or I'm like a medical anomaly because like I just keep going back to it. I see it as kind of like an addiction. You know when you recover from an addiction and then you have a really stressful time and you just find yourself doing that addiction again? It doesn't even have like a mental, okay, we're gonna do this. It just happens. And that's how I feel. I really wish that it was a conscious thing that I could just like decide to do. But it's not. It literally just happens and I have no kind of control over it. I just like don't get hungry. And when I was like really bad with it a few years ago, I wish I didn't do this. I trained myself not to feel hunger. So I feel hunger and I feel my stomach rumbling, but it doesn't kind of register as hunger to me anymore. The way that I want to tell you the way that I did that? Because I don't want to give people ideas if they are kind of struggling with this. So I won't tell you how I did it, but basically I have a different emotional connection, I guess, with my stomach rumbling. And it just doesn't compute as hunger anymore. Sometimes it does, which is great, but honestly, most of the time, it just doesn't. And I was going to tell you how I did it, but I really don't want to go there. And I know my brows look insane right now. Don't worry. They will look better once my whole face is on. So I have made a few videos talking about how it all started and things. Mine definitely stems from like trauma. I went through a really bad breakup in college and it's just stuck with me ever since, which is really good. But there is this sense of anger that my recovery was just cut short so quickly because of what happened in 2020. And yeah, it's something that I'm really struggling to get back into. I know I don't have to go back to like see a specialist or anything like that because honestly, once you've done one session, it's like therapy for me. Like once you've done one session, you kind of know how to do it yourself. And I recognize I have a problem. So I'm gonna just try and do it myself. I Haven't been food shopping in a while, so I'm gonna go food shopping after I finish in the studio. I have my friend with me who works in the office next door, and we're gonna go together, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be hunky-dory. It's mainly at night where it kind of creeps in. I think in the day when I'm doing things and I'm busy and I'm occupied and I do things like that, it's very easy to just like eat because I'm being social as well. I have my lunch with the girl next door and it's really nice. It's like a social thing. But then when I get home and when I'm on my own, it is a little bit like, I'll just get in bed. Just get in bed, pop my PJs on and not get out of bed. Not in like a depressed way, but in just like almost like a lazy way. It's like, yeah, I can feel my stomach rumbling, but because I've detached this sense of hunger from it, I'm just not gonna do anything. Because I'm comfy in bed watching my true crime. It is definitely weird, and I'm really hoping that this spot is going to be covered up by this blush, because that is a huge one. That is really annoying me. But yeah, I've kind of recognised it. I was thinking of phoning the doctor, but honestly, like, I just can't be bothered. They're gonna refer me somewhere and I'm gonna get the same information that I've always got, and I'm gonna be so annoyed because I'm gonna have to take the bus like 2 hours there, 2 hours back, and I don't really have the patience for that. So I'm gonna try and do it on my own. I think I can do it. I've clocked it. It's not been going on for that long, so I'm feeling okay about things like that, but it's definitely something that I need to keep my eye on because I know from past experience that it can get really, really bad. A good thing about my ex was like he was very good at cooking and he would cook a lot. Like my family have never been cooks. We don't cook. We just like bang something in the microwave, which is not healthy, but it's how I've always kind of lived. But I'm gonna try. It's kind of difficult to get to an oven where I am because I live in a garage, so it's kind of difficult to do things like that, but I'm gonna really try and make the effort. Meal prepping is something that's really helped me before, so I'm gonna go meal prep and hope for the best. It's nothing like too serious, like I said right now. It's just like poking its head up, and I have recognized it. And so hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. But it's really difficult to try and like get out of. I feel like everyone speaks, especially in the UK. The UK government I have beef with, because everyone talks about the other way around and like overeating and the health risks and the really serious epidemic, I guess, of like fast food and eating too much and being overweight, but no one ever talks about the other way around, and it can be a really lonely place, especially when the government is putting in place like sugar taxes and things like that to make it even harder for people like me. That got political then, didn't it? Oh my gosh. I'm not a political channel, I promise. But it is really difficult because, you know, it's even harder for me to gain weight, and I'm not sat here being like, poor me. It is my choice. It is my decision to be thin and to not eat. But I'm going to try. I'm not going to sit here and sob and think, oh, poor me, because that is not who I am in the slightest. But it's a little bit tough. Okay, subculture. This shade is in my Pan Those Eyeshadows. This is the shade Fudge. And what do I want to do? I think I want to do it the other way. Hang on, one minute. So this shade is in my Pan Those Eyeshadows. This is Revolution Maxi Reloaded shade 9. I might roll this out this month, even though I've not hit pan. It's just really annoying for me. It's just not very pigmented, and I'm not a big fan. Actually, this was put back in my singles collection and not put in my panning / everyday makeup drawer because I forgot it existed, so that's good. To be fair, it's not awful. I'm sure I can manage. I'm sure I'll live. I'm just gonna put this through the crease. I might do a little bit of a wing with it as well. Treat myself, you know? You know when you just have a breakup and you're like, I should change everything about my appearance? I feel like I'm going through that. I've permed my lashes and dyed them, and now I'm like, maybe I should take off the end of my brows. I don't know. At least I've not shaved my head, you know? That's a good sign. Also, as I'm filming this, Later on today, my Am I the Arsehole story time is going to go live. So if you've not seen that, definitely go and give that a watch. I had so much fun. I did kind of like a Bailey Sarian kind of style, but instead of true crime, it was Am I the Arsehole? That's what I was going for. I was doing my makeup at the same time, and I would really appreciate it if you haven't already to go and check that out, because I really am scared of starting new series on my channel, because it's nervous. It's a nerve-wracking thing. You never know if people are going to like them. You never know if they're going to do well. So I'm really hoping that it did well. I'm really hoping. We'll see tonight, but that is a massive stress. I've been wanting to do them for ages, and I've been saying for so long that I'm going to do something like that, and I finally filmed it the other day. I'm scared. This shade, is so weird, because it's got little bumps in it. I don't like it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Fudge, which was that dark brown. And I'm going to use that to deepen up the crease and the outer V. I've started doing lightest to darkest. Normally I always do darkest to lightest, but I found that I don't know, I'm going through a phase right now. I'm just doing everything a bit differently, seeing how it goes, you know? And then I'm going to wing it out to match that green. I did dream up this look the other day, so I'm hoping that it goes to plan. I have this habit of dreaming up looks and then they just don't go to plan. They don't look anything like I envisioned, so I'm hoping that today's going to be not one of those days. Okay. We're looking all right. We're looking bit murky, but that's fine. Then, you know what I might do? Actually, second thoughts. I'm going to go back in with this green, and I'm going to put it all over the lid as like a base, because the next shade that I'm going to use is a little bit sheer. So I just don't want my skin peeking through. This is something I always forget to do, but it's so important and it makes such a difference. Now, my P. Louise palette. I'm going to go in with Get Up and Grind and then pop that all over the lid. That is such a pretty shade. Oh, I love it. I've definitely neglected Pan Those Eyeshadows a little bit this month, so I definitely wanted to do a look that just incorporated all of them. So that is 3 of them. And then my 4th is all the way over here. It's from my Carnival XL Pro, and it is the shade Orchid, which is this purple shade. And I thought maybe I could do a wing with it, question mark, I don't know. So I'm going to use my Inglot Duraline to make a liquid liner. I've just scraped a little bit out onto a palette. Okay, so I'm nervous about this for 2 reasons. A, I don't know how pigmented this shade's going to be and if it's just going to look stupid. And B, sorry, I had to replay the camera. And B, I have permed my lashes, and winged eyeliner is so difficult because my lashes are now super high up. It's kind of hard to get under them to draw a wing, but you know what? We're going to try. God loves a trier, and that is definitely me. You literally can't see that at all, can you? Nope. No, not at all. Okay. Right, so that was very high risk, no reward, which is brill. Maybe I'm stuck now. Oh, I'm going to use some of Orchid again, just on a brush. I do still want you to see it. I'm going to pop it on the lower lash line here, just to try and pull in that shade again. You can kind of see it, but I don't know how well it's coming across on camera. Yeah, we're going to have to rethink a bit. What if I go in with this shade Wasted, which is this purple, and just kind of trace the wing in a darker purple shade? Will it work? I don't know. We're going to try it though. What are we thinking of this? Is it the look that I dreamed and envisioned? No. But have I used all of my Pan Those eyeshadows? Yes. And that was the main goal. So you know what? I don't think it's that bad of a fail. I think it's fine. You know what? Now that both eyes are on, I'm liking it a bit more. I am. What do you think? Oh, I just got an email from Dogs Trust. Thank you again for submitting your application to adopt a dog. We are aware that there has not been any success in finding a match for you yet, but we will continue to compare your application to dogs as they become available for rehoming. So there you go, little bit of a pop date in this video as well. We can try, we can live in hope. I think I want I've moved my eyeliners all the way around here and it is so hard to reach them. Which one? I don't know. I have so many colours. Maybe this one? That could work. This is Charmer. Sometimes this does make me look like I've got a bit of an eye infection, but I think that matches the look quite nice. Okay, no, this was a nice colour. All right, I'm going to run off camera to do my lashes because I know you've heard this so many times if you've watched a few of my Get Ready With Me's, but for those of you that don't know, I perm my lashes and now they're like this and it takes me 10 million years to do my lashes. So bear with. I feel like I'm getting better at doing my lashes with a perm, but I still feel they look a lot. They look a lot. They are stood to attention, baby, and maybe a bit too much. So yeah, I'm still in the mindset that next lash perm, I won't do the highest setting because I was like, oh my God, of course I want the highest setting. I want them so up, and then I just forgot that I do lashes every day. So here we are. Can't really see the wing now because I've covered it. These are like really small lashes, but I think because they're like so up, they're a bit much. Maybe I should try and find some like small lashes. I don't know. But this is my little therapy session for myself today, and you were here for the ride. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I just wanted to do a little bit of a tangent because as I said before, if I put something out into the world, I'm more likely to listen to it, I think, and I'm more likely to take action. If I just sit here and was like, yeah, and thought about it myself, it'd be kind of difficult to, I don't know, get my head around it and to like really be like, okay, let's do something. So this was the point of this video. I don't know, rambles. I'm gonna put my bracelet back on now because I can. What do you think of this look? I think it's actually quite cute. Did it come out exactly how I thought it would? No, but they rarely do. I really like the challenge of trying to use my Pan Those eyeshadows to create a full cohesive look, and I am doing Pan Those eyeshadows soon, and I'm worried because I still don't have any pans. So I'm really hoping, crossing my fingers, that I can get a pan at least for you guys. I might push it back a few days. Normally it goes live around the 18th, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. But this is it. This is where I'm going to love you and leave you today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye-bye.